Hello and welcome to the WWE Day 1 preview for B2J. We will be going match by match predictions, spoilers, educated guesswork. We will run down the card and dissect it in a way only B2J the show can. But before we do that, I want to thank iHeartMedia and Big Red Productions for hosting your boy Big Red today. I truly appreciate you. Looking forward to 2022, a much better year. I have faith in that for everyone, not just the show. Happy New Year, friends and family. Now let's go. Cue the intro.
What's up, everybody? This is B2J, the podcast, and we're coming to you live from the 2
B2J, the podcast, Stockton, California, knows how to party.
All right, enough of that. Okay. What is up, everybody? This is B2J, the podcast, and we're coming to you live from the 209 Stockton, California. Knows how to party. What's up, everybody? We will be going, like I said, match by match, predictions, spoilers, educated guesswork, like I said. But WWE Day 1 preview is subject to change. WWE Day 1 is subject to change. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we are talking WWE Day 1, the first sports entertainment pro wrestling show of the year 2022. It's important that I give you this content, and I hope to deliver more shows just like this one more often. Like I said, though, this show is totally we don't even know what to expect. But I digress. This being the first of its kind for B2J, please bear with me. I normally have a co-host with me, and we're able to bounce things off each other, topics, predictions, and what have you, especially in the realm of professional wrestling. I don't have that today. That's not going to hinder the show none, as I do most of the talking anyway, every show. That being said, I miss B. I hope we hook back up for a show sooner rather than later. Brian and I are a team, and that won't change at all, ever. He's actually at a San Jose Sharks game with his military brother. I hope he is having the most fun one can have with his brother, who he doesn't get to see enough, at a professional hockey game. And if you know anything about B, that man is a hockey enthusiast. Get home safe, but party hard, brother. This being a form of a business and all, and show business for that matter, they have a saying in show business. And what is it? Oh yeah, the show must go on. Day 1, the card goes as follows. Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Well, should I start there? Or should I work my way up? Yeah, let's work my way up. Okay, so the show is scheduled to start out with Cesaro and Ricochet versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland. The brutish pairing of Sheamus and Ridge Holland will be put to test against Cesaro and Ricochet on the WWE Day 1 kickoff. So I got Cesaro and Ricochet all day. Ricochet, take all my money, man. If you guys let Ricochet loose and he's able to go full, and Cesaro for that matter, Sheamus, he's gotten a big push already, and Ridge Holland, he's already shot. So, like, why is even, you know what I'm saying, Ridge Holland? But with that, I Ricochet and Cesaro all day, and they deserve it more than Sheamus and Ridge Holland. Just saying, Sheamus, yeah, you deserve it. Moving on before I put my foot in my mouth, because Ridge Holland, I digress again. Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro versus the Street Profits. The Street Profits earned the right to challenge Randy Orton and Riddle by winning the RK Bro-nament. And I say, let's go, RK Bro. Let's go, RK Bro. That was all one hand. But anyway, let's go. RK Bro. Next up is Drew McIntyre and Madcap Moss. Now, I'm not saying the Street Profits don't deserve it. The Street Profits definitely deserve it. But RK Bro, I just don't want them to break up. And if I'm so afraid that the minute they lose their belts, it's the minute we lose RK Bro. And I'm not ready for that, man. I like RK Bro. That being said, Street Profits, you also deserve it. And you guys, mad respect. I love the Street Profits. So next up is Drew McIntyre versus Madcap. Now, see, the Street Profits, though, they work so hard. I don't want to talk about that next match. That match is stupid to me. Again, let's go Drew McIntyre. Edge and The Miz. Now, this is a storyline I could get behind, right? I hope what happens here is that, well, let's Edge and Miz have gotten personal on Raw, and they will settle the score at day one, WWE. Okay, so that's all they have to say about that, and I'm going to try and sell it a little bit better than that. Edge and The Miz. Now, see, The Miz is brandable. Like, The Miz is so much, like, if you want to talk about getting massive heat and pop and respect, they talk about The Miz on the other show. The other show is AEW Dynamite, AEW Rampage. They talk about him on AEW is what I'm trying to say. Is because The Miz is that good. In my opinion, The Miz is really that good as a heel and as anything, really. I'm a big Miz fan. Miz Jericho, also, like, he's comparable to Jericho, and Jericho's a GOAT. So The Miz is a super GOAT. Edge, I love Edge. Edge missed a lot of time due to injury, and mad respect to him for coming back. And I love Edge. The Edge that is in the ring is going hard in the paint, even though that Edge is not the Edge of old. That being said, I got Edge in day one for sure, because that's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. And I use The Miz is awesome because that match is going to be awesome. I think Beth Phoenix is going to come in the match, and that's what's going to happen. So it's going to be Beth Phoenix and then The Miz and Maurice and Miz and Mrs. So it's going to be a great, awesome. Setting up for those two probably at Rumble. Edge and The Miz with the Mrs. of Edge and Beth Phoenix. And moving on, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Usos and New Day. I got the Usos. I love the Usos. They're one of my favorite tag teams. I'm going to go Usos all day. I love the New Day also. Again, nothing against the New Day. Much like nothing against the Street Profits. It's a catch. Anybody could win. It's going to be great. But I got the Usos because they're my favorite tag team going right now, and my favorite tag team. My favorite family of all of wrestling. You know, they got The Rock. They got everybody. They ain't nobody meaner than Demeanor. They got her. They got everybody. moving on, moving forward, I got the Usos because I love the Usos so much. And the next match is okay. So like I said I love the New Day, right? And I don't want to talk about this next match. The next match is Raw Women's Champion Becca Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, I love Liv Morgan. I wish she was doing a little bit better in the ring. It just feels like all of her angst, all of her anxiousness, it's just, it gets in the way a little bit. But I love her heart, and I love her. She's great. She's not Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is like leaps and bounds above her in talent and whatnot. So, and that's not taking a knock against Liv Morgan. I just know that Liv Morgan is better than that. She just needs to get past all that anxiousness. And I can say that about myself. I need to get past my anxiousness, and I'd be a better podcaster, right? But at least I'm trying, and she's trying, and I got all the love for Liv. Just don't think she's going to win this match, and she's just not ready to win this match. Becky Lynch all day. Big E versus Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley. So Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch come with an asterisk, right? Like, are they going to show up? Are they going to be there? Card subject to change. If those two aren't there, is Roman Reigns going to be there? It's just all card subject to change, right? So anything could happen in the next three matches. So it's just really hard to talk about these three matches. What we could get is Sami Zayn versus Brock Lesnar from what I'm told, but I don't want that. But okay. What we could get is Seth Rollins not in that match, and it's just a three-way match between those. Instead of a four-way, it's a three-way. So, there's that. But, I just hope that the card doesn't change because day one looks like a really good pay-per-view. So I'm just going to call it as is for what it's set in stone as of like a couple minutes ago when I looked it up. So we got that Becky Lynch match out the way. I got Becky Lynch. WWE Champion Big E versus Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley in a fatal four-way. On the first night of 2022, Big E is set to defend his WWE Championship against all those people. The odds are so, he's got a 25% chance of winning if every single person gets a quarter of the chance to win, right? He's got a 1 in 4 chance of winning. Big E wins. That's what I got. I got him all day. Big E all day. Big E's going to win. I think he deserves it as well. All the haters, say what you will about these guys. I got Big E. He deserves it. Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, I want you to win. I do want Kevin Owens to win, but he's not. Bobby Lashley, you deserve it as well, but it's a toss-up between you two. And really, I'm going to go Big E over Bobby Lashley, even though Bobby Lashley deserves it as well. He's great. All four of these people are great and should be showcased in the spot where they're at on the card, the co-main, because they all deserve it. Much like Becky Lynch is also deserving of her spot. Where is Charlotte? Is she even on this card? She's not even on this card. That's so not okay. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Now, this is the best storyline. If I was to do a storyline of the year, this would be it. We're talking Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Take all my money, man. You guys are great. Y'all deserve every single accolade and spot for which you are on this card. I love it. Let's reiterate. Let's go through this again. Let's recap what I got. I got Cesaro and Ricochet. I got RK Bro. I got Screwy Drew McIntyre. And that's not no knock on Screwy Drewy Mac. That's just what I like to call him. Screwy Drewy Mac. And I got Edge over Miz. I got the Usos over New Day. I got Becky over Liv, who I love. I want